Well, so you think $4 for a gallon of gas is already too much? Well, you may have to brace yourself. Some energy experts are giving a dire warning that the cost of a gallon of gas could eventually reach, you ready, $15 a gallon. Joining me now from our NBC News Bureau in Washington, D.C. is Robert Hirsch, Management Information Services Senior Energy Advisor. A very good morning to you, Robert.
Good morning to you.
Well, I don't know if it is so good. We've been talking about this all morning. Let's get right to the heart of the matter here. Could this be really the mother of all doom and gloom gas price predictions? I mean, why are experts saying gas prices could reach as high as $15 a gallon?
The problem is that there's not that much oil left in the ground. What we've done is been very fortunate to have oil production increase as our economies have developed over the past decades. And now we're reaching a point where we're about to get, or we may be at the maximum world oil production. After that, oil production will then decline, and prices, of course, will continue to do what they've been doing recently. So what we've got today may be the good old days.
Wow. What kind of a time frame are you talking about here?
Nobody knows for certain. It could happen within a matter of months. It could happen within a matter of a few years. But it's essentially certain that we are at the maximum of world oil production. And after that, we'll go into decline. And when there's much less oil available, then, of course, the price of oil is going to increase dramatically.
Does this theory extend to heating oil as well?
Everything that comes from petroleum, which includes gasoline and diesel fuel and jet fuel and heating oil, a whole lot of the chemicals that we depend on, a whole variety of products that we get from petroleum, which is something that a lot of people don't always appreciate.
So if you look at gas prices that high, potentially, heating oil prices that high, what does that mean for the economy, Robert?
It means bad things for the economy. We did an analysis recently looking at what will happen or could happen worldwide as oil production goes into decline. And what we found is as oil does go into decline, world GDP will go into decline at roughly the same rate. So if we're talking about decline rates of 3, 4, 5% per year on a continuing basis, we're talking about world GDP decreasing at something like that rate, which is not a very good situation and not a happy future.
No, but, okay, there's got to be something to do with a problem like this. How do you solve it?
That's one of the things that we started on a number of years ago. We saw that this problem was coming, and of course the world and the United States will be doing everything that we possibly can to mitigate the problem. The difficulty is that there is no silver bullet, and the other problem is that because oil production is so massive and oil is used in so many things in our society, that it's going to take us much more than a decade, maybe 2 decades, to catch up to a problem that will be running away from us.
Okay, Robert Hirsch, I want to thank you for your insights. I will say there are those who might not share your absolute prophecies here, but nonetheless, we do appreciate your expressing your views. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Thanks.
I wish it was otherwise.
Thank you.